Hello everyone, it's Katie from So Old Fashioned, and today I'm bringing you a little bit of a different vlog. Vlog, not a blog. I keep saying that, even though I quite clearly know the difference. Anyway, rambling. I put together a sort of daily life vlog over the last weekend. I've had a 4-day weekend, which doesn't often happen, but I've shown you a bit of it, and I call it the vlog without internet because we don't actually have any internet at our house at the moment, which is a bit frustrating, so I couldn't upload something before I went away. So instead I'm bringing you this once I've come back. I will stop with this rather meandering intro and hand you over to Past Katie, who will take you through the weekend that was. Hello everyone, it's Katie from So Old Fashioned, and I thought I would do something a bit different this weekend. I'm going to do a bit of a vlog and take you on some sort of journeys, sewing journeys and actual literal journeys, because I'm going to my parents' place tomorrow morning, so I'll take you on a bit of that journey. Yeah, I'll stop saying journey as well, that'd be great. At the moment we currently have no internet at home, which is obviously fabulous because it's not like we rely on it for lots of things or anything, but thankfully we have 4G. I'm not sure if I'll be able to upload through my mobile phone, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it is also bloody freezing. That is the technical term. It is supposed to be the second month of spring here in Australia, but it is pouring down with rain. And we got an air conditioning system installed yesterday, and we currently have it on the heating setting. So I guess that's good. We do have air conditioning, but we don't have internet. I don't like that exchange. I want both. I also have this. That would be my entire capsule wardrobe all cut out. If you haven't heard about my 5-piece capsule holiday wardrobe, check out my previous video, and we explain what these pieces of fabric are going to become. Yeah, I went on a bit of a marathon cutting out session. I'd already cut out this bit first, but everything else has been cut out. No thanks to my cats, who basically just sat on everything. That was incredibly helpful. I was going to show you the mistake I made with the sleeve piece, but I've already pinned it together for some batch sewing. But suffice to say, I cut the piece with the pattern upside down. But I figure when I look down, it'll look the right way up, so that will be fine, right? I don't know if you heard the interjection from the peanut gallery, but apparently it won't be fine. So I have a lovely cup of tea. A very silly looking mug. I just show you. It's very silly. It's not my regular mug, but it's got tea in it, so it's fine. So that's the plan. I will take you places, I'll show you what I get up to, and hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll be actually able to upload the video at some point. That would be good, but I'll check in with you again soon. It's dinner time. This is how you can tell, because the cats are just like my best friend now. You everyone's best friend, Pickle? Wow, Ventriloquist cat. I thought I would make a start on my 5-piece handmade holiday capsule wardrobe. I'm sure I called it something a bit quicker than that in a previous video. My first one I'm making is the McCall's 6964 because it's grey, and I still have grey thread in my machine from my other t-shirt that I made, so I thought I would start with that and then move on from there. You're not actually meant to start with the sleeves, but I have pinned a whole bunch of things. So I can sew a whole bunch of things in one go, and then go press and pin and sew a whole bunch of things again. And I think that's what helps it go so quickly, actually. Also, the banana goes really fast when you want it to. Alright, it's the next day through the magic of editing. And my hair probably looks a bit rubbish because I haven't dried it, because I've noticed lately if I let it air dry it goes sort of wavy, which is a bit of a novelty for me, so I'm going with it. But I'm sitting in my car, it's a time in the morning, possibly sometime after 7, and I'm setting off on a 3.5-hour drive to visit my parents, so hopefully we'll stop a couple of times on the way and I'll show you some of the sights. I can't guarantee there'll be interesting sights, but there will be sights. We've stopped at this lonely spot because I've always loved this scene when I drive past these old tractors set up near a dam, and every time I say I'll stop and take a photo, and every time I can't be bothered, but this time I've done it just for you guys, and it's really, really cold. My nose is freezing right now. We're in the outskirts of a town called Seymour, and I have stopped to have my tea. And I hope you can see over there. It's a tank. Yeah, there's another park where I can stop that has an aeroplane. No, not an aeroplane. A helicopter and a store. I didn't stop at that one, obviously. But I'm gonna have my tea now. Hopefully it'll warm me up. I came back to have a bit of a chat in the car because I keep forgetting to tell you the big news, and that is that I handed in a notice for my job this week, and I'm finishing on the 28th of November. And no, I don't have another job to go to at this stage, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. It's made me think I might do Vlogmas, possibly, because I don't know if I'll have a job by December. I may be trying to do some freelance work, so I might actually be able to do something a bit more entertaining than saying, so I went to work today and now I came home and I'm too tired to do anything, which would probably not make for a very exciting Vlogmas, but I might be able to do it if I'm not going to work every day, coming home tired. So yeah, that's what's happening with me. I'm gonna go finish my tea and then I'll be back on the road again. Here I am finally at my parents' place, and it's a gorgeous day, and I seem to have been on a quest to find the worst possible angle for my face this entire day, so I have no idea how this one's looking. But yes, it's a gorgeous day. It's not very hot, but it's not cold anymore. I'm not freezing, and yes, it's good to see the parents. My dad has replaced the foot controller on my sewing machine so I can use it. That's Nellie. She was a bit difficult to use to start her going, but hopefully she'll be a bit better now, and I will hopefully be sewing on her a little bit later with my mum. I brought up the skirt from my 5-piece capsule holiday wardrobe. That's the phrase, I've remembered it. So hopefully I'll be able to give that a go, but otherwise it's just a really nice day up here and I'm enjoying it. Okay, so this is Tishy. That's the parents' cat, and this is my mum's sewing room. So this is where I was sewing yesterday afternoon. So this is one of mum's machines. This is a 1950s one, I think, and it's made in, I can't remember where, but it's an Asian made one, I believe. And here's Nellie, who you all know from my video and going on about her. And she has, I hope you can see, she has a new foot down there. She can't see very well. It's not exciting, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. Her original foot controller is quite hard to use because she also sort of resists a bit when you start her going. And the new one makes her go quite smoothly, although it sounds like there's a little mouse stuck in her because the her band squeaks a lot. This is the machine my mum was using to hem a dress. It's an Elna Supermatic, and it's a really nice machine that she got for not very much money somewhere second hand. It also takes cams, so it does a lot of decorative stitches, and she has a lot of cams because she has a great sewing machine guy who just said, hey, I've got all these, have a look at them, and then gave them to her for not very much money. But that's not all, because here's this featherweight, which is so cute, so tiny, and Mars hand crank Vickers, which is really, really nice machine, so shiny. And then we have this one, which is a 306K, and I think this one also takes the cams that I got for my Bluebell, so Ma and I can share. And this is Ma's newest acquisition. It is a toy sewing machine. It's so tiny, really, really cute. And here's another one, which is the Lotus. And finally we have a 201K. This is a really nice machine, but it is so noisy. So I said finally, but that was a lie. And this isn't even the final machine. This she got quite recently for, again, next to nothing. Lovely big Bernina record. And there are a couple of others about the place, but I think she is selling some of them and just keeping her favorites. So if you're wondering where I get my sewing machine collecting tendencies from, I think I've just demonstrated that for you amply. We went out to a little town called Chilton today. We went to get some pies and have some lunch, but also they have an op shop that is open on Sundays, and we just had to stop in and have a look at all the goodies. So I thought I would show you what I bought. Just a couple of things, mostly patterns. So I got this fabulous Knitwit. Which one's this one? Quite like the shirt on that. That looks fun. I love the 80s styles on this t-shirt dress, and this is is absolutely fabulous pull out from the New Idea magazine from 1976, actually the 6th of November 1976, so it's a day shy of being 41. I think it is the 5th today, right? You won't know, it'll be in the future anyway. And then we went to a antique shop after fetching our pies, so they got a little cool while we wandered through the shop. It was a bit pricey, but I found this rather cute little pattern from 1974. That's what we did today. I'm probably going to go do some sewing, and if I remember I might show you Nellie sewing stuff. This is me sewing on Nellie, and this is how she goes now that I have the foot pedal that works a lot better. You can hear the little squeaky sound coming from here as she goes. Anyway, it's really hard to sew on this one-handed and record, so I'm going to stop and finish the seam. I have been so bad at remembering to pick up the video camera and talk to you about what I'm doing. I should really have taken you to Chiltern and shown you all the cute little ducklings and things that we saw. So I'm making it up by showing you a town called Yark. That's pretty much it, really. There's a lot of traffic because everyone's doing stuff for the long weekend. Oh, you can see all the stuff my parents have given me. See behind me, yeah, which you really can't see. That is the Giddy Goat, and I've got a coffee from there. I love the Giddy Goat Cafe. It is one of my favourite cafes. The staff are really nice and the coffee is delicious. And it's in a town called Yark. I'm gonna have my coffee and drive with the windows down, and I'll be home soon. So I will catch up with you in a couple of seconds, really, for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my same old sewing machine and my same old window and my same old really bad framing. Seems to be a sort of motif of this vlog. Anyway, I am back home. I left the pleasures of Yark behind and came back to the same old house where the internet is still broken. Ah, so frustrating. The thing with sewing on different machines is you have to get used to where things are. And on Nellie, the reverse is up a bit higher, and on this machine it's down lower. And I don't normally name my things, but after talking about Nellie and Bluebell recently, I feel a bit sad that the Benina doesn't have a name, so please tell me your sewing machine's name in the comments. I might feel inspired by some of them to give the Benina a name. If you can think of a name that my 1982 Benina should have, I'd also love to hear that. So I hope you enjoyed little bits of that, just showing you my trips and my adventures and what I got up to. I thought I would give you a bit of an update on some of the things. My t-shirt, it's pretty much done except I have to do the hem. I think I want to make it a little bit shorter because these tops, I'm wearing another one, come out a little bit long at times, and I want this to sit over shorts or a skirt perhaps, but I quite like the way. I was worried the glasses fabric might look a bit strange, but it's quite fine. I would have worn it for you in the video, but it's still really cold here, which has been a bit of a theme of the past weekend. And the skirt, it's all sewn together and gathered up, and it's ready for the waistband. I've added the interfacing and pinned that ready to sew once I finish my t-shirt. And I've even found a perfect length zip, which is a similar enough colour to mean I don't have to buy a new one. So my 5-piece capsule holiday wardrobe is coming along quite well. Anyway, thank you for following along with my adventures. I hope you did have a little bit of fun with them, and hopefully my internet will be back and I can make a more sort of normal video next time. But if you did like it, let me know, and I might try and do this thing occasionally. It's really hard to remember to video things, surprisingly. I didn't think it would be, but there you go. And what else? Oh, I think I asked for sewing machine names because my Benina doesn't have one. And all the other machines I keep inheriting have names, and I feel like it's left out. So please do, if you have any ideas for names, let me know in the comments, or tell me the name of your sewing machine because they're always interesting to hear about. And in the meantime, I hope you're having a lot of fun sewing and knitting. I hope all is well with you, and I'll catch up with you again next time, hopefully next